existing law that is not implemented to the maximum, in fact, very limited because, as I know, the NCIP can only approve as much as one title per year. No? Yun lang kaya nila. Ibig sabihin, habang mahaba pa yung kwento about the territorial or the MOA-ED sort of agreement or final peace agreement with the MLF, why not also parallel effort push towards the full implementation of ancestral land based on territorial jurisdiction or the ancestral jurisdiction of the tribes, because this is already legal and atin din mga kapatid ito nangangailangan ng lupa, no? Nangangailangan ng atensyon. And if you have, ako pagkaintindi ko, kapag meron ka ng title, for example, then you can start again. The next move should be demand for more authority over your ancestral lands. And that is self-governance. No? Ayaw natin yung titulo lang ng CADT, for example, tapos yung DNR ang nag-decision kung anong investment ang papasok doon. So, ibig ko sabihin, habang wala pa yung ating MOA-ED, pinag-usapan pa, i-push na natin ito, tulungan natin push both Islamized and non-Islamized tribes, yung ownership of these ancestral lands, which are really the lands of the indigenous people of Mindanao, na by one way or another, by one declaration, executive order or another, napunta doon sa ibang tao. And once we have already that land, again, we will push for the self-determination, governance, more authority over the ancestral lands that we have. Do you think that would be possible under the present situation?
That is possible. And as a matter of fact, our Bangsamoro non-Islamized brothers outside of the territory of the proposed BGA, Bangsamoro Juridical Entity, can work for that. Those non-Islamized Bangsamoro brothers and sisters who are outside of the proposed territory of the Bangsamoro Juridical Entity. But for the Bangsamoro people, Islamized and non-Islamized, within the territory of the proposed BGA, Bangsamoro Juridical Entity, we believe it is more important for us to focus on the negotiation, because this negotiation is a holistic approach to the problem. Pag na-resolve ito, kasama na dyan yung sinasabi mo na problema sa mga lupa. Mas malaki itong pinupush ng GRP sa negotiation compare doon sa mga lupa.
Yes, I would understand, Vice Chair, because yung sa MOA-ED nga, you talk about the land,
That's correct.
the air,
The territory,
the dagat,
Right.
no? And you talk about the governance, and you talk about, in fact, the security.
That's correct.
Security aspect.
That's right.
And it's really, I would totally agree that it's really more holistic.
That's right.
Now, ang concern lang namin is, because it already took so many years, no? Ilang decades na itong labanan na ito. And it seems that walang katapusan as of now, no? So, there are parang small steps na pwedeng ma-accomplish. And this small step would include ownership of the land, yung title ng CADT, yung ancestral land, which is already provided for under our existing laws. And we can even demand for amendment of these laws to improve our governance over the land. Hindi kagaya ngayon na may minahan dyan, yung DNR ang nag-desisyon, bigyan lang ng sinsilyo yung mga indigenous people. Loose change lang ang kikitain niya. Ang kikita dyan, yung tagalabas pa rin. Minsan, binabribe pa ang mga leaders ng indigenous people to serve their end. No? So, yun ang aking point. Since it's a fact that mahaba ng panahon ng negotiation and we really do not know how sincere the next administration na darating, and hindi natin alam kung kailan talaga matatapos ito. But we can see some small steps na pwede, which is one part of the holistic approach na sinasabi yun ninyo, which is the ownership of the ancestral lands.
The question is, if we, work for proposal, it might distract our attention. So, ang mangyayari niyan, mapupokus tayo sa dalawang bagay. So, maaaring ang mangyari sa atin hihina ng continuation because I don't think human being can focus, two things at the same time, the same 100%.
Yeah,
Hindi kaya hindi kaya
natin.
tao yun.
So probably, Vice Chair, if I may suggest, how about a parallel organization working for you? Ibig sabihin, an NGO or post-oriented group will separately, independent from the MILF organizational structure para hindi ma-distract yung attention, moving towards that end. Anong palagay?
Well, kung mayroon non-government organization na gustong mag-focus, magtrabaho sa to that end, para makamit yung sinasabi mo, why not? Provided such efforts must be focused